Woke football club begs fans for £120,000 to escape going bust after becoming the only team to pay their women's team the same as their men. Ah, they couldn't lower the men's pay or all the men would leave for other teams, so they had to raise the women's pay. And the women's don't draw the tickets, and they're not telling them to play in their lingerie, so I guess, like any good communists, now they're resorting to begging average people. You need to fund their lifestyle for reasons. Lose FC have begged fans to help raise £120,000 amid desperate efforts to avoid going bust. The East Sussex side, which has been labeled woke for providing equal pay for both genders, issued an urgent plea for financial support to keep the club running as they struggle to maintain their ground. Luz, described by as the world's first and only equal football club, are known for being the only side to pay their whammies the same as men, having done so since current year -8. Well, looks like their ability to do so has kind of worn off, huh? It was all fun and games until other people's money runs out. That's pretty much how it works. In a remarkable appeal, the community-owned club admitted they only just survived last season, but needed extra cash to maintain their pitch at their stadium. The dripping ground pay utility bills, develop the club's hospitality. They revealed cash was tight and they were dealing with financial challenges after the women's team were relegated from the women's championship, the second tier last year. So they paid them more. And as a result, their performance went down. It's almost as if they knew that at that point, it didn't matter how they performed. They could be the worst team in the league. They're still going to get paid as much as the men. So then they realize they have no need to even bother trying anymore. They added that despite having a better than break-even season last campaign, the next few weeks could be crucial and will shape the future of the club for the next season and beyond. I think that future is already shaped. Yes, that's what communism does. Yup, they got that communist mindset. Well, let someone else take care of it. Fans could support them by becoming an owner, buying a season ticket, sponsoring its teams, or making a donation, or pointing and laughing. Hey, oh no! Look, I'm paying them in exposure. Look, I'm spreading the story to the world. I'm helping. Luz announced their equality drive 8 years ago, and it paid immediate dividends. The women's side selected for the women's championship in the 18-19 season. Their Equality FC campaign vowed to put an end to excuses for why such deep pay disparity has persisted in our sport. The women's team will compete in their third tier next season, the same league as with Bournemouth and Watford, where the men, while the men feature in the Isthmian Football League's Premier Division, the level 7 on the pyramid. Loser handed £750,000 grant for a new pitch from the Premier League Stadium Fund, but the cost of professional women's football has challenged the club. Financial difficulties largely come as a result of reliance on of director loans. Although the women's teams have thrived since the campaign, it has caused some division at the club. The blistering resignation letter, former board member Barry Collins wrote, "I joined a football club and I feel like I'm leaving a political party." Yeah, that guy made the right call, leaving before his reputation gets taken down with this. He's going to be the only one that's going to be able to recover from the looks of it. He added the club has become overwhelmed by a single issue of the equality campaign. Yeah, because the virtue signal is all they got now. Collins, chair of their supporters club, told Telegraph he was not ideologically opposed to equality, but ideologically opposed to spending that much money that the club doesn't have. Lewis said their current appeal would be the last time we need to ask for financial support and donations like this. You realize they always say this. Pretty much everyone that begs for money, they always say it's the last time until the next time. I have managed to transform our operating budget and our entire management processes. They added women's football is in severe need of change due to clubs defaulting their league status while non-league men's football is ultra competitive and every penny counts. Well, because the men's game are what everyone actually wants to see. They'd watch the women's games too if they played in lingerie and didn't look that bad. Yeah, I am once again asking. They got Bills, the pig roach strat. yeah. This team is the pig roach of soccer. They got two big bills to pay.